Welcome home, cuz. What's happening?
Thanks, cuz. Everything good.
Hey, man, in case y'all don't know, Bump is my cousin. And it's so funny. I was just telling a story. Like, I heard about Bump J, like, heard the music. Like, yo, like, this is straight. They're like, man, this is a new dude. I never seen a picture of him before. Then all of a sudden, the picture came up. I'm like, wait. Like, is that... I won't say your government name, but I'm like, wait a minute, man, that's my cousin. I babysat this dude. This is crazy, man. Hey, man, it's a pleasure to see you, bro, man.
You too, bro.
Now let's jump right to it. We're gonna go back 7 years. This is gonna go back. I'm at a sports bar. You come out to the sports bar, like, yo, I'm about to go down south for a little while. Next thing you know, I hear you've been picked up and they like for armed robbery and I'm like, nah, what? You going out? That don't make sense. What happened, bro?
Well, really tell you the truth, Tom, I never really made the transition fully over from rap, from the streets. You know, everything happened kind of fast, and you know, I just was out there in the streets real heavy. I always had one foot in the streets still. And I just never made that transition fully, and I was still doing things that I was still doing. You know, everything happened so fast, I still was doing things I was still doing. And as a result, when you see me, I was on my way to a show.
Yeah, oh, okay.
And I happened to already have a one, so.
Oh, really? So that's what it was. So cause that's the thing that I think a lot of people want to know. They're like, yo, at that point, Move Around is on a McDonald's commercial. Yeah, it's on a McDonald's commercial, and from the aspect, you know, everybody feeling like, yo, the money had to be there, or it was just, you never could really let go of the street life?
Yeah, I mean, that's what I can say. I can say that I just never made that transition. I didn't consider myself a rapper.
Really? That's crazy. I mean, you had a hit record. That's crazy to even hear you say that. So it was just like, all right, you know what I mean? Like, everything happened so fast, you wasn't able to really make that quick transition.
Right. I just still considered, I just was in the streets too much, you know.
Man, so we're going to jump from that. We're going to jump from that. Now, hey, when you were away, did you get a chance to, like, kind of keep your ear to the street and hear what was going on as far as rap?
I did. I mean, the little stuff they gave us music on the computer.
Mm-hmm.
You could download to MP3, but it was kind of controlled.
Okay.
But, you know, I'm making my way around things. I ended up getting me a little horn.
Okay.
And my brother sent me stuff. I was downloading stuff. So, you know, I was keeping up. I got to keep up what's going on. Yeah,
you got to keep up what's going on, man. Now, with that being said, like, who are some of your favorite young guys out right now?
From the city?
Yeah, from the city. Let's go start from the city.
Well, you know, I always had a relationship with Dirk. You know, we've been talking since he really took off.
Okay.
And so I mess with his music. Lil Herb, Bibby, they from over East, where I'm at.
All right.
You know, it's a proud moment when I see that.
Yeah.
You feel me? So I mess with them. I mess with all the artists, really. Louis. I got a guy right now who I'm on his first single off his album.
Really?
Top Money.
Okay.
You know, Young Bull. But I mess with the whole city, really.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Now, as far as like industry-wise, outside of Chicago.
Outside Chicago, I mean, of course, the J. Cole's, the Kendricks. You really can't miss me. But Drake, Future.
Okay.
I do a lot of Future, especially working out.
All right.
But you really can't miss me on the music. Chance.
Okay.
I'm everywhere with it. I'm even going Young Dolph, Yo Gotti. You know, I listen to everything, really.
That's what's up. Yeah, you had to put on some pounds since you got loped up a little bit in there. Yeah. Hey, man. Now, with that being said, well, let me take a step back. Let me take a step back real quick, because then maybe you can add some light onto this. Because Chief Keef, Keef to me is a talent, flat out talent, young, and it's just like. You think he's an example of like, man, stuff happening so fast that he really didn't understand what's going on. That's why we keep seeing him getting in trouble.
I can see that. I was reading something on I forgot where I read it, but Lil Reese had a quote. He said, "In all the other states, I'm a rapper. In Chicago, I'm BD." I love it when he went there. I mean, it just makes perfect sense. You living here, and no matter you rapping or not,
You still in that lifestyle, and people know you from that.
Exactly.
I get that. I guess
It was hard to make that transition, really.
I think people need to really realize that, because to me, I feel like, and I say it all the time, I was like, man, once you then kind of got a hit record and you out here traveling around and you seeing the world, it's like, I forget that. But I guess when the people around you, they still see you, and you still see yourself in a way as the guy that you was before it all popped off.
Right.
That's crazy. Now, with that being said about Chicago, you being away, the city has changed. Like, in 7 years, the city has definitely took a different kind of toll. Like, I mean, a turn. The violence here has become it's crazy in a sense where it's just random acts of violence, where it used to be, in a sense, you kind of knew why somebody had something happen to them. Now it's just random. It's just everything's going on. What do you think about that?
From the outside looking in, it looked crazy just sitting down in my cell looking at things. But when I was in it, like you said, it was always violent. Chicago always been a violent town. It's just now, I believe, like you said, it's a lot of silly stuff happening.
Mm-hmm.
But more than that, it's just so much magnified now because of social media and everybody a reporter with their phones, and it's a lot more magnified. But it is getting reckless, and it's out of control. Really, we got to start with the youth. As far as me, in my opinion, I think we got to start with the youth.
Yeah. So I mean, that's your. I mean, what would be your advice? Now, I mean, what would you say to somebody like? I mean, especially a young guy coming up thinking about doing music, but you know he in the street. What would you tell some people out there?
Well, all the young artists that I used to talk to from jail, I used to always tell them, my problem was I just never wanted to leave Chicago and sit down and focus on that career. Because the only way that you really, to me, going to be able to duck it is to stay out the way. And if I believe if I would have went to L.A., Atlanta, any of that, maybe it would have turned out a little different.
Mm-hmm.
But me being here, I'm just living the same lifestyle I always was. So, get away.
Get away.
Sit down somewhere.
Yeah.
Duck off.
Yeah, I think that's something I've said to people that ask me anything about it. I'll tell them, like, yo, man, you got to leave for a little while, but then don't forget home, because some people kind of forget home. I'm not going to bring up names, but still.
Shots fired.
Some people forget home sometimes, but nah, I mean, you do got to get away, man. You got to stay away from all of the craziness. Now, but with that being said, like, I mean, you and Ye, have y'all anybody reached out? Who's reached out to you since you've been back?
A lot of artists.
Who you gotta get? I know you don't want to because that's not in your character, but you got a name drop.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really want to say until the final is ready. Because a lot of people been reaching out, though. Everybody you can think of, let's just say that.
Really?
They've been reaching. And, just not so much even just music, but it's good you home.
Mm-hmm.
Congratulations you home. But a lot of people, all the top guys.
All right, that's what's up. What are we thinking about signing? Are we going back to the label situation? Are you thinking about that?
I'm still figuring it out a little bit. I've had some talks with a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just weighing my options right now.
All right.
It's gonna be big.
It's gonna be big.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what we want. That's what we want to hear. That's definitely what we want. Before we make any kind of announcement, I know I got B-Dub in here. B-Dub, you got any questions?
That's my brother right here.
I mean,
ain't got nothing to do with music. B-Dub, that's my brother.
Right. I mean, B-Dub been talking about this moment. Tone, I can't wait. Tone, I can't wait. Like, man, so you don't got nothing you want to ask him, Dub?
Man, when I was locked
just
up.
win. We gonna do it again. It's a matter of a month.
When I was locked up, man, everybody come in. Look, from the MCC, man, D-Dub, he playing music every day.
Yeah.
Dub rapping,
Dub been rapping, man.
Mom go to my mama crib, man. We you know what I'm saying?
We on the
back porch.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes, sir.
That's that definitely real love, bro.
And we don't get
outside of that, I mean, you didn't been gone, and your son became like a basketball star. How's that been?
Man, they put him up there crossing me over yesterday. Man. They put the stuff up there while I was doing him wrong. But I haven't actually been able to go to one of his games. But it's a proud father moment. I see him. He's a good kid.
Yeah. Yeah, he did. I mean, he definitely look. I've seen him play. He's a monster.
Yeah.
I seen him play. Stay away from bump leader. Don't.
I got a little taste of it yesterday.
Yeah, leave him alone,
I
dog.
gotta try him one more time. I told him I'm gonna hack him. Put some of the jail ball on him.
All right, now we got this big concert coming up called Summer Jam. Like a huge concert called Summer Jam. We got everybody on it. Some people that rock with you before you went away. Now, I just gotta ask, man, you gonna be a part of it?
Yeah. I'm gonna be on GCI Summer Jam. I'm really excited about it.
There it is. Hey, man, y'all make some noise in here, man. I know everybody on camera. Everybody on camera. That's what I'm talking about, man. So you heard it, Chicago. Bump J will be a part of Summer Jam. First performance in 7 years. He will be
Between Yo Gotti and Jesus.
we ain't gonna tell him where he gonna fall, are we? Okay, well, you just split the beans there. You messed up the radio moment there. No, I'm just playing. We gonna put him. He's gonna come on between Yo Gotti and Jeezy. So you already know what it is, man. Chicago, you gotta represent for my cousin. You gotta represent for a dude that really represents Chicago in the best way possible, man. He went away, came back, and he ready to do his thing. New music wise, are we gonna leak some stuff? What's going on with the music? We leaking some
I got
music?
something for you to play today.
You got something?
Yeah, I got something for you.
Ah, there it is. That's what I want to hear. So we gonna get some new music inside the Rush Hour mix, man, and we gonna hear some new music on the stage. And what we doing?
New music on the stage too. You know, V-Dub, he want me to turn up some of that old stuff, so I gotta do that too. But it's definitely gonna be a lot of the new too.
There it is. That's what I'm talking about. Bump J, man. That's what it is. Like, welcome home, brother. We gonna see this.